welcome to the March edition of the DVCF podcast. Have a fun show. Have a fun show ready for you today. It's funny to say that, like we're a series show. But Logan's got some announcements to start off here, so take it away, Logan.
Taking it away. I'm here at the gym right now. Just ended the 7 o'clock class. Good class. I'm glad I didn't have to partner for a second time today. Man, what do we got? We got the peanut butter filled pretzel battle going on. So week one we did it was Kirkland versus Kroger. Kirkland clearly won with a unanimous decision. I never liked I'm a brand loyalty. I'm a huge Kroger fan, and I even voted against Kroger, honestly. Kirkland just had better ingredients. This week we have Sam's Club versus Safeway or Signature Select, which is also Albertsons. So no brand loyalty. You just vote based on which one tastes better, has, if you look at the back, better ingredients, saltier, sweeter, better texture, size. Okay, all these things come into play. All right, so we need a winner by the end of the week, and then that winner is going to go up against Kirkland, and then we have one wild card that we're throwing in there next week. I think it is. So, and thank you to the members that have donated the peanut butter filled pretzels, because I don't have a Sam's Club card, and a couple members jumped in and were like, "Oh, we'll purchase those." So got that going on. End of the cycle, the snatch cycle is coming up. So on Monday, we're retesting our 1 rep max snatch. So we've been working on shoulders and legs for like the past, I don't know, 10 weeks or whatever.
Yep.
And that's coming to an end. We'll probably take about a week off and then go into the Shred for Summer Part 2. We did Shred for Summer last year. A lot of bro lifting, some quick fat burning metcons in there, which will be cool. We'll have longer ones too. And then we will also be Murph prepping. So Monday, Murph Prep Mondays will be happening during that cycle as well. And this year we're adding challenges. So we'll have challenges like there's a bunch of different ones that we've thought of. There's like 10 to 12 different ones, but it'll basically just help keep us on track. Once you complete a challenge, some of them are days long, like weigh yourself at the same time every day for 7 days in a row. Once you complete that, then you'll write your name down on a piece of paper, put it in the drawing. We'll have like a little tissue box or something up at the front. And then at the end of the cycle, we'll reach in, pick out a name, and give away it's like an Amazon version of like a Theragun. So that'll be cool. Get us all going on the right track with nutrition and just getting shredded for summer. What else?
Looking forward to that.
Yeah, that'll be fun. I think lastly, everybody kind of knows already, but Harlan's back, which was great. I don't think we officially like announced that or anything, but she's coaching again, so that's really good. And I just want to say thanks to Megan and Keith for helping out while she was out.
Yep, it's great to have her back, and thank you, Megan and Keith.
Yeah, I think that's all I got.
Sweet. Thanks, Logan.
Yep.
So we're about to introduce our March member of the month, Brynlee. She's our favorite fit 15-year-old female.
Yeah.
Logan, briefly, why is it that you and whoever you collaborated with, tell us about Brynlee and why she's a member of the month.
All right. So at our CrossFit gym, there's one member who consistently embodies dedication and excellence. Sarah. Whether it's her, I'm just kidding. This is Chat GPT. I'm totally messing around. No, actually, one night I was sitting here and I was like, it was just me and I think Anthony, and I was like, what? Like, I'm thinking of the member of the month, and I'm thinking of these couple different people, and I went down the list, and Anthony actually was like kept helping me out. He was like, well, this person is great for this, but also this person has been putting in the time and effort, and kind of kept coming back to Brynlee over and over, just with like how committed she is to being here, even when she has so much other stuff that I feel like is more important than this place, like going on. Um, I mean, everybody listening to this probably knows Brynlee and her schedule with volleyball and everything, but she makes this place a top priority, and I feel like that in and of itself is a really cool thing, especially when she has her commitments elsewhere with volleyball, which is like, in my opinion, like way more important in terms of just like school stuff and athletics and like where she could go in that for like she's 15, but I say career. Um, but like this is just working out, and so I'm like, it's not that big of a deal. It's like it's cool, like we all do it. um but she makes it a priority. Like, I had volleyball today, I went to school all day, I'm gonna come and get my CrossFit workout in. And I feel like that commitment level is something that I really think is awesome, especially for somebody who's only 15 years old. But she's 15, right? Let's bring her on. Let's ask her. I feel like she
Yep.
just had her birthday. I think she's 15. I'm
All
almost
right.
positive.
We'll bring Brynlee on. Here we go. Drum roll.
Boom.
There we go.
Hey.
Hey, Brynlee. Welcome.
Thanks.
How are you doing today?
I'm good. Great.
Good and great. That's awesome.
How old are you, Brynlee?
Yeah.
I'm 15. You're right.
Okay. Cool.
Yep. So yesterday I got beat by a 15-year-old girl, which actually happens all the time. So, but so good job, Brynlee, on yesterday's workout. I am proud of myself though, because when we did that in October, it took me 32 minutes. I don't know if there's a time cap last time.
No, there wasn't. We were looking yesterday.
Yeah.
Okay. But I did 32:20 or something like that. And yesterday, like I said, I got beat by Brynlee by a few seconds, but my time was still better than previous. So that's all that counts.
That was
awesome.
For sure.
Yeah. All right. So Brynlee, the way we do this, as you may know, is we usually start with kind of like getting to know more about you and your life story, and then we get into some fun questions. So,
your life story, which is like this much of time so far.
normally it's other members that are either double or triple or quadruple your age. But tell us about yourself. Where were you born? Where'd you go to school? How did you get into CrossFit? And like, what are your aspirations in life?
I was born here, born in Arizona. I went to Kendale my whole life, from like kindergarten to 7th grade. Then moved to a public school for 8th grade because I feel like it's a better transition from going to like a charter school for your whole life with like 40 kids in a class, and then transitioning into a public school. It's a crazy, crazy thing. So we wanted to do that for my 8th grade. Me and my best friends went to a public school for 8th grade. And now I'm at Sunrise Mountain, freshman year. I've played volleyball since I was 10-ish, club since I was 12, still in that. So yeah, that's about it.
Awesome. And tell us about your CrossFit journey. How long you've been doing CrossFit, and what do you enjoy most about it?
I mean, I've been at the gym since I was basically born. My parents have been doing it since I wasn't born. So yeah, I grew up there, completely grew up there. My best friends growing up were always gym friends. Yep.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
that's a great picture.
They're always at the gym. There's another one, family. But
that's awesome.
Yeah. And I've always enjoyed it. I hated kids CrossFit. Hated it with a burning passion. Like, hated that my parents made me go. I hated it so much.
Why was that?
I don't know. I really don't know. It was like I don't know actually. Me and Harlan did it together and we both hated it so much. We had our best friends doing it with us, but we still just hated working out. Everything about it, which is crazy now
Dude,
to think about.
hold on, go back to that last picture.
Yeah, that's
that Brendan? Is that Brendan?
Yep.
Wow, that's wild.
Yeah.
You and Brendan doing CrossFit Kids. You, Harlan, and Brendan. Wow, that is so great. So great. Brendan looks exactly the same. You and Harlan look nothing like each other.
No.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
How cool.
Okay, so you didn't like CrossFit Kids, but now you love it. Well, you're not doing CrossFit Kids anymore, but
I don't really know what changed, but we just kind of started doing adult classes. I started doing adult classes when I was like 10 or 11, and then started going consistently like summer of 2022 and just haven't been able to stop.
It's awesome.
That's cool.
Well,
how great.
Yeah, I love this because those pictures, like my daughters are 13 and 8, and I think, it's similar. Like my family's similar to yours in that, we have 2 daughters that are like a few years apart, and it's fun because they're kind of similar ages as some of these pictures. At least my youngest one is, and to see the transition that you've taken from like these photos that we showed. Thanks to your parents, by the way, for providing those. But to see the transition going from CrossFit Kids, being the cute little girl on the rower, which I always love taking pictures of kids on rowers because I thought it was funny. But going from that to where you're at now, relatively quickly, it's pretty amazing. So
yeah,
the strength that you have and like your overall fitness level is really amazing. So
thanks.
It's cool to have you in the gym.
Thanks.
Super cool. What are your favorite movements, least favorite movements? Go.
Oh goodness, favorite definitely hang cleans. Just any kind of cleans, honestly, except for squat cleans. Anything with squats, absolutely hate it. Doesn't matter what kind of squats. I hate all kind of squats. Anything with legs. Don't know why. I just hate legs.
Probably because your legs are so long.
Yeah, it's very hard. But a lot with shoulders. I just love anything arms, really. Push press, push jerks, any kind of jerks. I hate wall balls. Those are definitely my least favorite by far. Like wall balls and toe to bar. Hate them.
What about bench press?
Love bench press. But I hate
bench
push-up, which is weird. Like I'm good at bench, but I can't barely do a single push-up.
That's like Adam too.
Yeah.
Well, in a lot of ways, yes. Like anything with squats it's not my jam. Actually, that's why I was proud of yesterday's workout so much because it's the 3 things, well, 3 of like 5 or 6 that I'm really bad at. So running, squatting, and burpees. I would say the other things are like thrusters, which crush me every time.
Same.
Or anything related to front squat.
Yeah.
So I guess that's all in the same category, but
me too.
Yeah, the category is CrossFit.
Pretty much. But dude, bench press and push-ups, I can do those all day. So
yeah, it's great. What else do we want to ask her? We have Brynlee in the spotlight.
Well, okay, so before we get into all the fun questions, Brynlee, like what's your vision for your life? Obviously you don't have to have it all figured out at 15, but like where do you see yourself going next 5 or 10 years?
Goodness, I really don't know. Like that, every time someone asks me that, I really don't have an answer. I hope somewhere out of state for college. I want to leave Arizona as soon as I can. Just like live on my own as soon as I can. I hope to play volleyball in college, but that's so far away that I really don't know if I'm still going to like it by then. I might be burnt out by then. I don't know. I've always been really interested in because I grew up with basically my whole family being firefighters. A lot of my family members are firefighters, so I grew up with that. So that's always kind of just been part of my life, and it's always interested me. But yeah, I really don't have like a job plan that I want to take yet. I don't know at all.
I love that. I love that, like, because I didn't know. Even after high school, I didn't really know what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
And so I love that you're just honest about it, and you're like, yeah, that's where, like, what I'm doing now is volleyball, but later it could be that or could not be that. Like,
Yeah.
that's a great. It just shows maturity that you're willing to just be honest about what your future holds, and not knowing, and being open to things. So
Yeah.
that's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would
Love that.
agree. You don't have to have everything figured out. And
Mhm.
sometimes the best things in life are things that you didn't foresee. Like for me, actually, photography is one of those things that if you asked me 20 years ago, I've been doing it for a while now, but if you asked me before I started, it was never something that was even on my radar.
Yeah.
And it kind of happened naturally. Now it's like it's gotten me some really cool places, CrossFit Games, Super Bowl. It's just been something that happened that I'm super thankful for, but never foresaw. So, okay, we've got a comment here. So we asked about kind of long-term vision, but let's talk short-term. I understand you qualified for quarterfinals. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, and what's the plan for that?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, I can't do most of the movements that they're going to put in quarterfinals. I can't do. So just to do what I can and just get as far as I can. There's not that many girls in my division. I think like 2,000 or something. So just to kind of get as far as I can.
Awesome.
Do you
Well,
know how many girls like move on to the next uh beast or whatever?
You mean
I
to
really don't know that.
say quarterfinals?
Yeah, from
Oh,
this too. Yeah.
no, I really don't know. I think percent of quarterfinals go to semifinals, but I could be totally wrong. I don't know.
Do you know that, Adam?
I thought it was the top 25%. So if if you said there's 2,000 girls, then I guess it'd be 500 if my
Yeah.
math is correct. But and there's some comments here, like the comment about the movements that they program. Like you don't know if they're things you can do or not. I know that um at the adult levels, like there's probably certain things, but I think everything gets scaled right for the teen divisions.
Yeah. I
No?
well, I mean, you were with the open, you were using a dumbbell that was way less than you're used to using, right?
Yeah, the weights are super scaled. Like we were doing like 45-pound thrusters, which is super, super light. And then we had a 20-pound dumbbell and like 75-pound deadlifts, which is just ridiculous. But then we still had to do muscle ups and chest to bar.
Oh wow.
So they don't scale like handstand push-ups and handstand walks and all that stuff, but they scale the weights.
Interesting. So
Yeah.
gymnastics stays the same, but the weights are definitely scaled back. I wonder if the weights are going to move up to what you're used to doing normally RX in the gym. I wonder what else they would do in terms of we didn't have toes to bar, did we? In this open? Did we have
No.
toes to bar?
No.
I wonder if they're going to throw that in
Sure they will.
I
this
bet.
next one.
There might be heavier weights slightly.
I hope so.
Yeah. But if there are, I mean, at least you're going to be ready for them. So
Yeah,
that's good.
for sure.
I think you'll do great. And also on that note, for that weekend, it's like 3 to 5 workouts, I think, right?
Yeah.
So if anybody on that week, do you guys know the dates of when that comes out? Like what weekend that is?
I do, because it's a crazy weekend. It's April 20th.
Let me look.
Yeah.
April 20th.
Starts
All right.
like 17th, I think.
Okay. That week is when we start Shred for Summer too. If anybody wants into the gym and cheer on Brynlee or even like work out beside her, I think Alea might have qualified. I'm pretty sure Alea qualified too. So if there's people that
Awesome.
want to come in and be a part of that, like, man, we encourage that. We'll be setting up like the video cameras and everything to film Brynlee's workouts, and we can make that a full weekend thing where we're all just hanging out and trying the workout and cheering you on. So that'll be really fun. Who said
So we
that?
got
Brynlee.
Brynlee, Alea, and Megan.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
Congrats, ladies. Well done.
Yeah.
Guys,
The
we gotta
Ladies Fitness
step it up.
Express.
Yes, Ladies Fitness Express. I will say, just along the same lines as my previous comment, I am proud that last year during the Open, I think I was in like the 50th percentile around there, and this year I moved up to the 60th, so that's good
Nice.
progress.
Yeah.
Right.
Logan, you probably remember leading up to that, all I was doing was like bro stuff at Lifetime, so I think
Yeah.
a year of doing CrossFit has definitely impacted me, and I'm hoping. I always joked about by the time I'm like 55, I'll hit my CrossFit Games peak and I'll actually qualify for the games. So I think I'm on the right trajectory.
Yeah.
But anyways,
10% every year.
yep.
That's awesome.
There's
That's great.
probably more qualified. Okay.
I did not qualify.
Yeah.
I think I was out. I think I was like 1% out of qualifying last year, and then this year getting injured was just not. It wasn't happening. So
Yeah.
still fun though. Still fun Open.
Brynlee, quickly about the Open here. What was your favorite workout and why?
I would say 24.2 was my favorite. I like rowing a lot, and the deadlifts were a joke. They were 75 pounds, so that was super easy. And then I had a really, really good double under day. I didn't break, so yeah, I'd say that one was my favorite.
That's awesome.
That's cool. That was my favorite too.
Yeah.
I came back from a bachelor party for my friend, and I just did it thinking like this is going to be terrible, but I actually did really well, and so I was happy about that. I had a good double under day myself, so
Yeah. It's a good
That
one.
was also my favorite workout because I only had to do 13 double unders and then I was done.
Yes.
That was a great workout for me.
It didn't have anything that I'm bad at, so that was
Me
the
too.
main
And for all you who don't know, when Adam rows, he does not put his feet in the, I'm going to call them power stirrups, like on The Office. And I don't know how you row at like a 1500 pace without putting your feet in, because I would fly off the rower.
Same. I don't
Wild.
understand.
The shoes that I wear, the Nobles, the runners, they have like a really thick heel, and they kind of just lock in.
Yeah.
So, but even when I don't wear those, I feel like I don't need to, because I'm not like jumping off the rower. Like I feel like the majority of power happens in like the first part of the pull. So like the end of it doesn't gain that much, in my opinion. I mean, I'm not an expert on rowing.
Are you a rowing expert?
I just do what works for me, and that seems to work. Although I don't think I pull as hard as you do, Logan, or even dude, you know who's impressive is Anthony and Casey. Casey can pull like 1200 and sustain that, and that's impressive to me. So that's like what I pull. So anyways,
Great.
Logan, you want to jump into some fun questions here?
I do. We're at 24 minutes, so I have a lot of questions. So this is going to be awesome. All right. Are you ready, Bryn?
I'm so ready.
She's so ready. All right. They're totally random. Okay, so just get ready for anything. Number one, who's the most overrated celebrity, in your opinion?
Taylor Swift.
Ooh.
100% Taylor Swift.
Yep. I agree with that.
Yeah.
I feel like especially within the last 6 months.
Yeah, she's too big for her. Her music's not the best.
Yeah. I saw a meme just now that was like, if I won the Mega Millions or whatever, which actually is happening, like I think it already happened. The
Did
Mega
you win?
Millions. I don't know. I haven't checked. I don't. Let me just preface this. I don't normally buy a lotto ticket, but I bought a lotto ticket because it's $1.1 billion, and I told Adam that I would give him. Did I say 1 million or two?
You said 2. I
Okay,
screenshotted
2 million.
it.
Yeah. But it was a meme, and it was a guy standing in an empty stadium holding up a sign that says "You suck," and it said, "If I won the lotto, I would go to Taylor Swift's concert and buy every single seat and just be standing there with a sign that says "You suck." Anyways, I thought it was really funny. What is the worst seat on an airplane? Like,
Depends, because I'm normally just sitting with my mom and my sister, but like if I have to sit by a stranger, the middle, for sure.
Yeah, you don't want
That's
to be
funny.
like,
Yeah.
Being that we're a similar family, it's always my wife and my 2 daughters. Like
Yep.
we usually fly Southwest, so there's 3 seats on each side typically. So,
Yep.
and then I'm off kind of on my own. So,
you making friends?
no, I'm not a plane talker. I usually take the aisle seat and just like put my AirPods in and
Yeah. All right. What's the most annoying thing people do in public?
Walk too slow. Like when you're in front of me and you're barely
I agree with that.
That's great.
mad.
What about you, Adam?
In public, I don't know. You got to come back to me. I haven't thought about that.
All right. I already know mine because it happens almost every day when I pick up Lene. There's a guy who comes to pick up his kid at Lene's school, and he has his Bluetooth headphones in, and he is on a phone call just talking like nobody else is around. I'm like, bro, we don't want to hear your conversation. We don't care about what you're talking about. But he's like making it known to the world about like, no, man, you don't want to do that. If you do that, like, no, like, then you only got 3 chances left. And you don't want to give them that status. Like, he's just saying random stuff. And I'm like, are you even really talking to anybody? Like, it's like that to me, even when I'm at Lifetime Fitness and I'm on a treadmill or I'm on the stair climber and somebody walks up and gets right next to me and starts talking to somebody else, I'm like, can you please take that outside? Like, you're not working out. You're talking on the phone and you're not getting any sort of fitness in right now. And it's bugging everybody around you. Anyways, I digress. That to me is one of the worst.
That makes sense. I try not to do that. In fact, I'll even like go out of my way to make sure I don't do that. When I was in San Jose for the 24.1 announcement, I had to take a work call while I was traveling, and I was supposed to, like, when you travel with the CrossFit Games, they typically have you share rides from the airport to whatever venue. So I was supposed to ride with 2 people, but I had to take this call, and I didn't want to be the guy on the phone the whole time in the car. So out of my own money, I had to like I took the call at the airport and then just got an Uber, which cost actually way more than it should have. But I thought of the one thing that I find like a little bit bothersome, and I think well, I'll just share. It's like when you go to Costco and people just stop like in the middle of the aisle, and it's like some kind of phenomenon where you go to a place like Costco where there's a ton of people and everyone just forgets that there's other people there, and they're like, they stop and they're like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I'm in your way." They eventually realize, but like it's like, really, did you have to like be reminded that there's other people here? It's just, I guess, a self-awareness thing, but
Yeah,
I'm sure
totally.
I'm guilty of it too, so can't be like so judgmental, but
Man, I stopped to text on my phone today in the grocery store and I saw somebody coming towards me. Like I was looking down and I saw them and I like actually physically stepped to the side to like continue to text. And I'm like, how hard is that? You know?
Yeah.
But I agree. Slow walkers or just I agree, self-awareness. Like I was at same grocery store and a lady was slowly looking down each aisle while she was pushing her cart, and I needed to get to the next aisle. And so I didn't want to have to speed up and go around her. But I'm like, and so she was slowly going, then she started going the same pace as me. And then I'm like, no, I'm now in front of you. You have to stop because you were not paying attention. I'm over it. I'm over it. All right, Brynlee, back to you. I'm getting mad right now. Are avocados overrated?
Yes, I hate avocados. Like they're one
Wow.
for sure.
Strong stance.
Yeah.
And why is that?
Okay.
I don't know. Just the texture. They don't have much flavor, but just like the texture and like I don't know. They just look really gross. I can't. They smell really bad.
Do you like Mexican food?
No.
No. Okay. Well, then that erases my
I mean,
question.
I like Mexican food, but I feel the same way about them. Like I feel like avocados don't have a lot of flavor.
They
I
don't.
feel like why would you need why would there be a need to make guacamole and put a bunch of stuff in if the avocado already had good flavor? You know what I mean? Like you're throwing a bunch of other stuff in. And so I'm kind of there where like if there's slices of avocado next to something, I'm kind of just like it's just a slimy, non-flavory thing. You know?
Exactly.
I feel like I'm on that train too.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. What would
I'll
you do
ask a
tomorrow?
follow-up. Or sorry, go ahead.
Okay, go for it. No, go for it.
I was gonna say, do you have like a favorite sauce or thing that you add to a lot of different types of food?
Ranch. I love ranch. I'll put it on anything.
Nice.
Yeah.
I like ranch too.
Mm-hmm.
I just bought ranch like an hour ago. All right. I did. It's actually in the room right there. What would you do tomorrow if you won $1 million today?
Goodness, I would probably move somewhere. Not by myself. Like my family can come, but I just am sick of our house. So I'd get out of our house and move somewhere.
I think your parents might say that they would probably like pay off their house or whatever if they owe anything.
Yeah.
But you're the
Oh,
one with the $1 million, so
yeah.
it's up to you. All right. No, that's stupid. I don't even know why. I'm not gonna ask that. Are you a dog person or a cat person, and why?
Definitely a dog person. I just think cats they shed a lot and I'm kind of allergic to them. They like make me sneeze a lot and my nose itch and my eyes water. And they're kind of mean. Like they're not very friendly unless you find like a good cat. So
Cats are freaking jerks, dude.
That's why I like them.
Cats are such jerks.
mm-hmm.
Um, does pineapple belong on pizza?
Yes.
Okay.
My favorite pizza topping.
All right. Love that. Let's see. What's your favorite kitchen appliance, and what could you not live without? Like, which kitchen appliance could you not live without?
Definitely the microwave. It's easy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
agreed.
How about you, Logan?
Oh, microwave for sure. I use microwave probably every day. I make sure to stand back because of the radio waves or whatever the crazies talk about, but I step away when I start it. But no, definitely. Well, I'm not gonna cook on a stove top every night. Like heating up my food takes 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Got to nuke that thing.
We're dude, we've got like a whole bevy of kitchen appliances that are like we use often. We do have a microwave. I think everyone has a microwave. Anyway,
Yeah.
but we've got the panini press. We've got a Ninja blender. We've got the toaster oven, and we just got an air fryer that we use often now, and Like the one that we bought that we don't use really ever anymore is the sous vide. But I feel like we're like suckers for buying all the like the new kitchen appliances. But
Yeah, it's fancy.
we
Yeah.
use a lot of them often. So
Yeah, we do too.
Yeah.
We do stuff too.
Refrigerator would be my number one
Oh.
kitchen appliance.
True.
and
if that counts.
dishwasher.
Yeah. We have a dishwasher and we don't use it. We've never used it, not once. We bought our house in 2020. We've never used our dishwasher. It
Wow.
literally we could take it out and use it as more storage if we needed it. All right. What's the worst smell in your opinion?
No, it's a hard one. Probably just like garbage, just like the dump. Just like walking dumpster.
Our 200-meter run.
Oh yes, exactly.
Indian food garbage.
Ugh, yeah.
All right. Let's go the next one. All right. Oh, hold on. Let me ask this first. Is Lucy your best friend?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
This next question is about her.
Okay.
If you had to rename your best friend, what name would you choose for her?
Oh.
Fran.
Fran. Nobody likes Fran.
That's a hard one. I would just say Lynn because that's just what I call her.
Lynn?
Yeah, that's just what.
Why do you call her Lynn?
Because that's her YouTube channel name, and it's just stuck. Ever since we made that YouTube channel, it's just stuck.
Okay.
That's what I call her anyway.
I like that.
Yeah.
Lynn.
All right, I'm gonna start calling her that. Do you have any embarrassing secret talent? Like your mom, she's really good at burping,
Very good.
which is, if you haven't heard Megan burp in the morning at 9:16 a.m., it's pretty good good thing to see and hear.
Annoying.
I have not experienced that, so
Man.
guess I got to come in the morning.
She would burp, like out burp a burping contest, like in decibels. It's so loud.
Yeah. No, I don't think I have. Actually, I can't think of one.
What's your YouTube channel link? What is it?
It's called Brynlee.
Brennan Lynn.
Brynlee Lynn.
Let's find it.
I'm down.
What kind of videos do you guys do?
We just vlog whenever we hang out, which is basically every day. So there's a lot on there, but
Brynlee's not very talkative in the gym. Lyn? Is it Lyn? Lynn?
BRY.
Yeah. But when Lucy's here, they do YouTube, TikTok, all that good stuff.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Are you seeing something?
Yep. Here we go.
Here we go.
Brennan Lynn. Oh, I see Deo. Is this where she was puking?
Yeah. That most recent one.
Look at that.
There's a lot of videos with Volente. Oh no.
What is happening? This is amazing.
Can you guys hear it as well, or no?
No,
only see it.
I want to fast forward to the puking part.
Oh, Lucy does the workout at some point, and then I have there.
Oh man. This is great. Oh, a roll of paper towels.
Oh yeah.
Yikes. There's no volume on there?
I don't think so. Oh no, there is on the actual video, but I can't hear it.
Yeah, I'm hearing it really loud in my ears, but I don't know how to share it in a way.
Nah, it's all good.
I'm gonna
Shoot.
try to.
Oh, what a bummer.
Anyway,
Pukey.
sorry.
I got
Um,
pukey in that one too.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
didn't at all. I just couldn't breathe.
Yeah. That was a sneaky one, to be honest.
Yeah, for
That was
sure.
a really, really
All
sneaky
the
one.
open workouts were really deceiving.
Yeah.
so everyone
What?
follow Bryn and Lynn on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah, go follow them now. And you'll hear more, or you'll hear and see more funny stuff like this. What is the worst sandwich ingredient in your opinion? Like, what do you not want to put on a sandwich?
Like tuna or any kind of fish. Yeah,
Oh
mayonnaise.
wow,
I hate mayonnaise.
mayonnaise. Really?
Mm-hmm.
Do you like mushrooms?
Oh, I love mushrooms. Yeah. I don't know why. Yeah, it's very weird, but I love mushrooms.
Don't like fish, likes mushrooms. Got it. I'll make you a mushroom cake for your next birthday. All right. Which meme? Do you know what memes are, Brynlee?
Yeah. Of course.
Excuse me. Do you know what memes are? You're like 20 years younger than me. Which meme best represents your life? A lot of memes out there. Which meme best represents your life?
Oh, that's a hard one. I don't know. There's so many.
There's a lot. I
Oh,
feel like for me, I thought about this for a little bit of time. I really like the meme of the like, is it a dog that's sitting on a bus? Or no, Ralph is on a bus. It's like a dog sitting in a house and everything's on fire, and the dog is saying, "This is fine.
yeah.
Like, this is fine. I'm fine." I feel like that one's. I feel like that one's mine.
Yeah, I don't know. You'll have to come back to me on that one, but I like yours. I like that one.
Yeah, or any real like meme about The Office. I feel like
Oh, yeah.
is a good one. Are you looking up memes right now, Adam?
Yeah.
Look up dog with stuff on fire, or dog, and this is that's it
This is
right
it.
there. Yeah,
This is
this is
fine.
fine. Everything's on fire.
Love it.
Love that one.
Like that one.
Yeah, any Office meme is, I think, the
Yeah,
jam.
I agree.
All right. What's the weirdest or a weird food combination that you really love?
This one is so, so, so weird, but I love chocolate chip cookies and ranch, or like brownies and ranch. I've eaten it ever since I was little, and it was an accident. The first time I had it, I just had like cookies on a plate, and it like fell into my ranch, and I've loved it ever since.
You really dip it into the ranch?
I mean, not I don't normally, but like sometimes I'm just craving it, and I have to have it, and I love it. I think it's so good.
Dang, that's wild. I've never heard of that before.
Yeah, I think I'm probably the only one that does that, but it's good.
Wow.
I
What
feel
about
like
you, Adam?
I can picture that actually in a way. Like there's desserts where you get like something with chocolate and something with
With
like
milk?
a
Yeah,
yeah, like or like a cream cheese or like a something like that. I don't know.
it's good.
Huh. Interesting. What's Megan? Why does it say Megan and Brent question mark?
There's people asking for explanations.
Oh.
Anyways,
I'm trying to think if anything like that is. I don't. I think like I've had peanut butter pizza before, and that's pretty good. Um, there's a place called John's Incredible Pizza in California, and it's kind of like Peter Piper or Chuck E. Cheese, but they have like 16 different types of pizza on like in like stations, and one of them's like they're kind of weird combinations, like macaroni and cheese pizza. I don't know, just like weird, ranch and whatever ranch on pizza. And there was one that was spicy peanut butter pizza, and honestly, it was a vibe. Like it was so good, and I used to love it. And I don't think I would ever like put peanut butter on my pizza, but the way that they did it, they made like the pizza sauce mixed with the peanut butter, and they put like sort of like spicy stuff in it, and it tasted really good. So I feel like I've done that, or like peanut butter and jelly burgers. I don't know if you guys have ever had that at you know, like a peanut butter aioli sauce, but super good.
Nope.
So
I've seen
nope,
that though at
Yeah.
different places, and just
yeah,
never found that appetizing at
pass.
all.
You're like pass,
Yeah.
hard pass.
Probably the weirdest thing that I do is I put jalapenos on spaghetti. So
That sounds good.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
I'd be
like
down for
a
that.
jalapeno pizza kind of thing,
Yeah.
but just with spaghetti. So
In Disneyland, me and Lucy would get the it's from like this weird, it's like a restaurant known for like their weird combinations. And it was a peanut butter and jelly with like cream cheese on the top, and then it had caramelized bacon and what else? Caramelized bacon and honey and bananas. All of that in
That sounds bomb.
bomb. Yeah,
That
we
where
sounds
is
really
that?
good.
I gotta find that place.
they
Is
don't
it
sell it anymore. We were just there recently in Disneyland. They don't sell it anymore, which is so annoying, but it was bomb.
bummer?
What was the venue or the restaurant that sold it? Where was
like
it at?
Tim Kitchen. It's in Marble Land.
Okay. Dang, that sounds really good.
Wait, is that
Now
California Adventure? I'm not
Yeah.
super okay.
Yeah.
We just went there a few months ago for the
Mhm.
first time to California Adventure specifically.
I like California Adventure.
It was
Yeah.
cool.
All right. Moving on. I'm not gonna ask that one. It's dumb. What's one thing you'll never do again? Something you did and you'll never ever do again.
In Las Vegas 2 years ago, I went with a couple of my teammates. We went to the Stratosphere, which is like a super, I don't know if you guys know what that is, but yeah.
Yeah.
Super, super tall building. And there's like a bunch of rides on top of it. And there was like this one, and it was like 1:30 in the morning when we decided to do this. So we were super like delusional and just not in our right. But there was a bungee jumping one with 3 other girls. It was me and 3 other girls, and they all dared me to do it, and I was just said sure. I was like, sure, I don't really care. And so they like completely off the stratosphere. You had to jump off of it.
No way.
They strapped me in it, and I went first. We all said we all agreed to do it. I went first, and I just like stood there for 5 minutes, and I would not do it. And then the guy said, he was like a super young teenager working there, and he said that he'd count me down. He did not count me down. He just pushed me off the building. And
Wow.
oh my goodness, it was the scariest. Like no way I'll ever skydive or anything.
Yeah.
Did your friends go or no?
No, they thought and they all back.
Wow.
Dang.
Well, props to you
I
for
would
being
never
brave.
do that.
But
Yeah.
Awful.
I would never do that. Nope. Not a chance. Not even the one that like the ride that goes around the edge.
Oh,
Not
yeah.
even a chance. You wouldn't even get me up there.
Over again.
Yeah. Nope. All right. Let's see. What else do we have? We have 2 more questions, and then we have some rapid fire ones. Do you have any weird nicknames other than Ben?
Goodness.
I know your parents call you Ben.
But my dad has so many. Just all
What?
he Ben, Benny, Busy. He's like the only one that calls me weird nicknames. I mean, Lucy has my friend, but yeah, a lot from my dad.
Okay.
that's cool. I got a lot of nicknames for my daughters too.
Yeah.
It's like you know them from even before when they were born. Like they're so I just feel like you just come up with names and have a lot of
Yeah.
Mhm.
love and fondness towards him. So not surprising.
I think I've said this on another podcast, but my mom, I went from Logan to Logue to Logie to Ogie Panogie. And so my mom still like sends me birthday cards that say Ogie Panogie. Like, Mom, I'm 36 years old. Like, you can't really call me that. And she's like, I can call you whatever I want. I created you. Yeah, that's true. So, all right. If you woke up to be the last person alive on Earth, what would be the first thing that you did? First thing, right off the bat, like go to Disneyland? Would you do a CrossFit workout? Would you drive a car?
Man, I would probably drive somewhere crazy, like drive to California,
Yeah.
go to Disneyland. That would probably be what I would do. Yeah.
Have you started driving like yet?
Yeah, I just drive around we have like a crazy road by our house that I'll just drive on with my dad, but that's all I can do right now. Can't go
Great.
any yet.
I've been teaching my daughters how to drive for the last 5 years. We'll
And
find an empty parking lot, and I'll just like when they were little, I would have them sit on my lap and just like steer the wheel.
Yeah, we did that a
yeah,
lot, Dad.
Nice. And then Rachel's tall enough now that like she's able to hit the steering wheel. I need to take her again soon. I figure if they've been driving for like 10 years, by the time they're actually old enough to get a license, then they'll probably be good. So sounds like Brent's got the same mentality.
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, for sure. I just
Yep.
started with Lene, same thing. She's
Nice.
5, going on 6, and she asked me like, what do all these letters mean? Like, what does R mean? And what does like N mean? And so I was like showing her the other day and letting her shift, and she was like, Dad, when I get older, will you teach me how to drive? And I'm like, dude, I'll teach you how to drive right now. No problem. No
Nice.
problem. All right, we have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 questions, and we're gonna rapid fire them. So you got to think 10 seconds or less. All right. Here we go. Would you rather dance every time you hear music or sing along every time you hear a song?
Dance.
Yeah,
For sure.
because most people do that anyways, right? All right. Would you rather wear a bib every time you eat out at a restaurant or drink from a sippy cup?
Ooh, probably a bib.
Bib? Okay.
Same.
Yeah. Would you rather give up traveling or give up celebrating holidays?
Give up travel. No, give up celebrating holidays.
Oh, I think I would give up traveling.
That's a
I
hard
think
one.
it is a hard one. I feel
Yeah.
like we celebrate holidays hard, so I
So
feel like
yeah,
traveling is the one that, it's a tough one. All right. Would you rather never be able to go out during the day or never be able to go out during the night?
during the night.
Okay,
Same.
cool. Me too. Um, would you rather never eat your favorite food for the rest of your life again, or only eat your favorite food for the rest of your life?
Only
Hold on. What's your favorite food? Let's put that out there. What was like the one meal that you could eat forever, or
pasta.
not forever?
Pasta.
Pasta. Okay.
Spaghetti. Yeah.
So
By
would you
the
rather eat
wait,
that?
pasta
Yeah.
by the bucket?
I don't know.
You've never tried it?
My dad said it's good, but I've never tried it yet.
Oh shoot, it's happening.
I'm
Yeah.
so down with that.
It's not bad. Like we had it before we opened. Jeff brought over some of the tubs.
Yeah.
It wasn't
Good.
It was spaghetti. Great.
We
All right,
smell it
so
all the time.
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
So you would rather eat that forever or never get to eat it again?
oh, never.
Never. Okay.
The same thing.
There's many other food choices out there that could satisfy you other than having to eat that one. Okay. All right. I don't know why this is so stupid. Would you rather be able to talk your way out of any situation or punch your way out of any situation?
Oh,
I love that question.
like that. I mean, I'm gonna say talk, but punch sounds more entertaining.
Punches a vibe, man. I
Yeah.
feel like I've never been in that situation, but if I needed to, I feel like I probably would want that option to be able to punch
Yeah.
my way out. All right. Let's see. Would you rather only be able to whisper or only be able to shout forever?
Only be able to whisper.
I love that question
That's
too.
good.
Yeah.
I want to be honest. When I picked that question off of some website, I thought immediately about Sandra because I feel like Sandra only shouts.
Yes.
And so I feel like if we were interviewing or podcasting Sandra, she would be like, "Well, I already shout, so why does it matter?" Like, anyways,
Speaking of,
Oh, yeah.
we probably need to get a podcast with her.
we
Yes.
do. She's trying to push it off because she's gonna circle back the first like 4 members of the month, but we're gonna do it.
But remember when that's funny that it came up with that question, because remember when we tried to do it with her and she's like, I can't talk. I can't.
Oh yeah, that's right. She pretended like she lost her voice.
Yeah.
Pretended. It's a very bad pretending.
Yeah.
All right, we have 2 more. Would you rather buy all used underwear for the rest of your life, or all used toothbrushes?
Oh,
These are great.
I'll use toothbrushes, I
You're gonna
guess.
brush your teeth with a used toothbrush?
I don't know. Those are both so nasty.
It's just bad options all around.
That's what would you rather's are.
I
I feel like I would rather go to Goodwill and buy used underwear than go to Goodwill and buy a used toothbrush.
am
You
that.
can sanitize a toothbrush, I feel like.
Oh, you can wash clothes though.
Yeah,
You
but
know?
like if there's skid marks, like how do you get those out?
Oh man. I mean, yeah, I'm not gonna go into that.
All right, yeah. Next
moving on.
question.
Yeah. All right, last one. Would you rather talk like Yoda for the rest of your life or breathe like Darth Vader?
Ooh.
Dang, these are some bangers.
Yeah.
Probably talk like Yoda.
Yeah. I think so too.
Yeah.
I thought about that one when I picked it and I was like, dude, breathing is like if somebody's breathing weird or like too loud, that's like a big no.
Me too.
Yeah.
Loud breathing. Yeah.
There's
Loud breathing.
loud
Yeah.
talking, loud chewing, any of that. I can't. There's someone who sits next to me in my first period class, so it's just like the class where I'm just so done. Like it's so that class, and he breathes like with his mouth wide open.
Oh,
Put an AirPod in that
oh.
and shut him
Yeah.
off.
I hate mouth breathers. Oh my gosh.
Me
I feel bad because I snore and I'll wake up in the middle of the night. Like I'll wake up to like a push and I'll be rocking back like I just got pushed. And I'm like, I'm breathing, right? I'm like, I'm freaking loud, right? And I'll hear Alea sometimes. I'm like, was I snoring? And she's like, yes. Sorry. I feel so bad. Because I know how much I hate that.
Yeah.
All right. That's all I got. You survived.
Yeah. Brynlee, you're awesome. I think we should start doing this in future podcasts. But so Brynlee, we asked you a lot of questions. I want to see if you have any questions for us.
Oh.
Oh, yikes. I'm not ready for that, Adam.
I don't know. My favorite question is like, what's your biggest pet peeve? We've gone through a lot of your biggest number one.
Pet peeve.
I think.
Go ahead.
Go for it. Go for it. No, you go first.
I think it comes back to self-awareness, and like when people have expectations of you that they don't follow through with of themselves. So like they want you to treat them a certain way, but then they feel like they're okay treating you more like worse. So I think that's where it comes back to for me.
Mine is in a more like literal example, literally. I think that mine would be, and I say that because Brynlee says literally every day.
It too much.
Mine is, I have two examples. One, it's almost like the same as walking slowly, and you'll learn this, Brynlee, but it's when you're driving at a certain speed in the right lane and somebody turns in front of you and doesn't speed up to match your speed. So that's one. That's just a common courtesy thing. But for me, I think a big one is when somebody doesn't text you back and you know that they've read your text or have seen it and leaves you on red. Like that for me is a big thing. That for me is a big one. It's or not like even if you don't know that if they've read your text or not, but they're just bad to get back to you. And I wasn't talking about you, Adam, by the way. But
no, but I do that. So, but sometimes I have valid reasons. Most of the time I do.
Yeah. No, yeah, for sure. I just think that there's people that are chronic at that do it a lot. And that for me is just like, why am I even trying to text you at all? If you're not going to get back to me, what's the point of even, sending you a message or whatever? So I think for me, that's probably my biggest pet peeve. In the gym, I would say it's a mix between people not putting their stuff away and in the correct fashion, and people not listening during the talk down, and then asking me a question that I've already answered, and then me answering that question to that person, and then the person next to them asking me the same question 5 minutes later.
You're cross the bear.
No, yeah,
it is, and I've taken that up, and I'm okay with it. So yeah, that's it.
That's a good
Cool
question.
deal.
Good ones.
Yeah.
Anything else, Brynlee? Any other questions?
I don't think so.
Awesome. Well, we're at an hour and 3 minutes. Brynlee, thank you so much for your time, and thank you for being awesome.
Oh yeah.
It's great. I'll share that when we were starting the gym, me and Logan were trying to figure out how to get the Haugens into the gym. And we even we weren't sure if you guys were going to join or not. We're so thankful that you did, but we had set up one of those pull-up bars, if you walk in the gym on the right side, like really tall, so that Brent could have his own pull-up bar. And I'll just share that you guys have added so much value to our gym. Just like all of you add so much, just like good energy. And Brent and now Harlan too are both great with photography. You guys all work out so hard, and I think it inspires the rest of us. And so I'm just so happy that you guys are part of our community, and happy to be able to spotlight you, Brynlee, and you and Megan are the first mother-daughter, I guess, members of the month that we've had. And it's awesome that you guys are both qualified for quarterfinals along with Alea. And I really enjoy having you guys around, and I'm thankful to have you guys in our community. So
thanks. Yeah, we love it.
That's great.
Love coming every day.
Awesome.
Agreed.
Okay. Any closing words before we close out here?
I think you said it. You said it all. Man, I even forgot that we were like talking about that at the beginning. I remember there was like a conversation or two that we had where we were like I'm not sure if the Haugens are going to sign up. We would really love to have them here, and we were worried because Harlan was at Dead Red, and we weren't sure if you guys were going to go over there. We were really like just hoping and even like praying that you guys would come and be a part of the gym. And then once Megan signed up and you signed up, I think Brent still hadn't signed up yet. I feel like it was you, Megan,
Yeah, that's right.
maybe Harlan, and we were like, well, maybe this is like too small time for Brent. Like it's not a big enough gym or whatever. But it's cool to see over the past year that we've been open, even though we have like one of the tiniest CrossFit gyms, we still work freaking dang hard in here. And there's still 2 workouts called death races, and still really, really tough workouts that we get in, even though we're in like the most unusual space for a CrossFit gym. And yeah, like Adam said, we love having you guys, and love that you're a part of it. Love that we got to continue to see your growth. And even after this, whatever happens after this, at least you got to continue your CrossFit journey from the previous CrossFit gym to ours and beyond. So we just love that we're able to, guide and help in that, and put you through some terrible workouts.
Oh yeah.
Tiny gym, big dumbbells. Love it.
That's
All right,
awesome.
everyone. We're going to close out. Thank you, Brynlee. Be sure to come and cheer her on for quarterfinals along with Megan and Alea. Make sure to bring pasta and ranch dressing. And
Yes.
look forward to the next one in April. And we'll post this on YouTube as well. So thank you, everyone who chimed in for the live broadcast here on the Facebook group. Thank you for all the comments. Brynlee, again, thank you for your time. And we'll go ahead and close out here. All right.
Thank you guys. See ya.
Thank you. See you in the
Bye.
gym.
Bye.